My friends, how are you doing today? I hope you all are doing very well. In today's video, we're going to revisit the Gorn cruise. And the reason I want to do that, and I want to have a big shout out before I forget, to Lloyd, and I apologize, it's been a few weeks, but I want to say it was Matthew. It was someone from YouTube that had also said, hey, I'm using this crew and it's fantastic. But big shout out to you all and to all those on stream that really make this a lot more enjoyable, because I learned so much from you all, and I hope I help you out as well. But I want to get this out to you to talk about my favorite crew for the Gorn ship, the Eviscerator. Have to make sure I'm using the right name. There's so many new ships, and on that, yeah, we got a new ship coming, so we'll get some more content about that coming up. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Why? Because the players matter. All right, so here we are in game, and before I forget, if you don't mind, if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, hitting that subscribe button really does help out the channel grow quite a bit. And if you do remember to hit that bell notifications so you're aware of future content, and any comments down below or thumbs up do help push this out in the YouTube algorithm so I can reach more players. Just once again, trying to grow this community of players helping players out in the game. So it's kind of what we're trying to do. Is the current best crew that I have come up with, and I want to show you really quickly here some battle logs. We'll go right into that portion of it. So you've got Strange New Worlds Pike, you've got Pelia, and you've got Sam Kirk. Now for me, I didn't think that much about Pelia. I think because I originally saw when Pelia first came out, some video and content creators that were kind of talking about how she's going to be fantastic below decks. That's going to be where you're going to use her. But I didn't use her below deck, but as you level her up, she reduces isolate damage received by non-Armada hostiles by 10%. So she's kind of, as this was explained to me, kind of like the Chen for PMC, but for hunting Gorn. So she's the Gorn Chen, if you want to look at her like that. So I've got Strange New Worlds Pike, I've got Sam Kirk. Now Sam Kirk for me is tier 2, I believe. So he's increasing critical damage, and then Pike has got his captain's ability increasing shield mitigation by 14%. So more of your damage is getting to their hull. And he's decreasing shield mitigation. So pretty fantastic crew. Now right here, what I did for testing, because I thought, you know what, let's just keep this simple. I want to take out any below deck variables. So there's obviously crews that you could put below deck that would change this. Now I took them out for testing just because I thought, you know what, let's just take any of those variables out and only based upon the bridge crews. So yes, I did take more damage than I probably should have, could have, whatever. But these right here is my best. These officers are my best options I came up with. Let's hop over to Spocks Club and let's look here. So I had been using, just for time's sake, I like to use a hostile loot crew, and so I had been using these three. You know, you got Enterprise, Picard, or Picard, Picard, I guess, Data, and 5 of 11. I also was kind of using, when I was able to punch up a system, using Goon. Oh, that's interesting. It shows a weird picture. It has the 2 different MUDs on there. So that's weird why it's showing the same one there in the battle report. Anyways, so I can't have 2 of the same MUD. That's a glitch. No, Scopely's not the only one with glitches, it looks like. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can see that actually, because I know some of you will want to take screenshots. So let me go ahead and do that. Sorry, I got to talking and forgetting that some of you like to take screenshots. So there we go. So we're going to scroll down a little bit. Some of the big things that I noticed right off the bat, because she reduces damage significantly, is with these 2 crews, and you may have other crews. I would absolutely love to hear from you if you have a better crew, that you've come up with a better crew. But kills per hull is about the same for these 2, the first 2, but with the Pike, Pelia, and Sam Kirk, oh my gosh, That's like what, 5 times better, roughly, maybe? I mean, significant improvement. I actually, with this new crew, the Pike, Pelia, and Sam Kirk, I actually was able to go OPC. This never happened with Eviscerator for me before. Never. So just fantastic. If we scroll down here, I think we can see the reason why. And I hit some interceptors. So these macronics, however you say that. And I know that's not going with the triangle. I just picked that one. I don't know why. I was just trying to hit the same hostile. So I hit 5 of the same hostile. Once again, no below decks to confuse anything with RNG, random, chances for things popping or whatever. But yeah, when I go down to the damage taken, just a fraction of the damage that is taken. So I think this crew is my new favorite crew, and you can hunt both types of loot with the Eviscerator. Just keep up on your research and you should be good to go. So let's go ahead and let me hop into one of the battle reports. Let's see if I can find one of the first ones I hit. Let's just have a look and see. So this is the Picard Data 5 of 11 crew. So here looks like we're taking 2.7 hull damage, 2.7 hull damage there in that first round before I take it out. Let's see if we can find... Nope, that's not the one I want. Let's find one with the other crew. See, I do have both MUDs, regardless of what the Spocks Club says. So 2.9, 2.7... million hull damage, and obviously there's some factors here where it goes with apex barrier and stuff that other people may or may not have. But let's look at this and we can see why it drops it down from 2.7 million. I mean, it's over 2 million less hull damage per shot that you're taking. So it's a fantastic crew. Okay, so one drawback with the Eviscerator, obviously, I'm going to throw this out there just for the world and for Scopely to hopefully chew on this a little bit if anyone from Scopely HQ sees this, but my Eviscerator can easily now take out the 60 level system and the hostiles in the 60 level system. But for me to hop over to this 60, the next level system, and maybe they didn't intend Pelly to be that awesome, I don't know, but... These are warp range of 900. So the only strategy I can think for this is getting your disco to the point and maybe using tournaments to get your warp range up for your disco to summon your Eviscerator. And I haven't tested this, but I imagine that the Eviscerator would do just fine here and maybe even stock up on more loot in a shorter amount of time. But using your disco warp range, like I said, there's a prime for that, but using your disco to be able to summon your ship out there may be an option worth pursuing. So anyways, a lot of information about this video. I end up taking longer on the hallway AppGallery stuff, and for those of you who are like not spenders, I do apologize, but I couldn't help myself when I realized, oh my gosh, this is massive savings. I have to get this information out to the player base. So hopefully you understand my excitement there. I don't think I'm hyping that up. I think unless I'm screwing up something on my calculations, I feel like that is a fantastic deal. Oh my gosh. And especially want to get it out to you today with the new arc dropping. Please, if you find value in this, please share this out with your alliances, the discords that you're in. I think it's a huge benefit to the community. I'm going to be sharing it with my alliance that I'm in, hoping that's something that they're interested in and it can help them save money. The number one kind of comment I've gotten from the community when I've done the survey for the AppGallery and talked to people, and I feel the same way actually, is that things just cost way too much. But here's a way that we could be saving you a little bit of money. So hopefully this is something that's good for you. And also hopefully this crew helps you. Hopefully this Gorn crew really helps and shows you how to punch up and knock out. Maybe just do this once in a while. I was able to get like over 1 million loot in my eviscerator, which was just phenomenal. So able to spend 15, 20 minutes, whatever it was, maybe it was a little bit more than that, but just spending a short amount of time to knock this thing out and stock up on loot so you don't have to do it for weeks. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I've done this, you know, hit hostels. I just want to do it for testing purposes and to get this video out today. But hopefully this is helpful as well to you all. Anyways, happy Arc Fall, and we will catch you on the next video as we explore more content in the coming month. Thanks so much, Commanders.